Also, what is 奇门遁甲? I will talk about the 三奇. Qi what? Qimen means got something strange, right? I'll explain to you what's so strange. Then I'll talk about the Dun. I'll talk about the Men. Men is this one. I talk about Qi. Then I talk about the Men. And then I talk about Jia. Then after that, I'll be teaching you how the chart looks like. Why they put the chart like that. Why got this symbol there, one teacher? Why this symbol is there? And at that place, why sometimes here? I will explain to you also. Then I will explain to you all the symbols. Right? Maybe you see BaZi. Oh, teacher, I see the chart. I'm confused. No need to confuse. I use simple step and teach you. When you see this, you will know already. So next time, quite a chart will blur. You won't like, wow, so many characters. No need. Then I will also teach you how these parameters can interpret for you. First, I explain why the chart is like that. Then I explain what are all those words inside for you. Right? Then I explain all this to you. Then I'll teach you how I read the chart. How I set the time to read the chart. What should I read? And how should I read from the chart? I will show you all here. What you must look out for when you're reading a chart. Right? Why other masters say this one can but teacher why you read say cannot I'll tell you why. This is 正宗奇门遁甲. I don't learn from masters, I don't learn from anybody. I just go direct to ancient books and read. Then after that, when you learn all this, I will teach you, right, how to read charts, romance charts, career charts, health charts. Then I'll teach you how to read some legal charts. Then I'll teach you how to choose some favorite position. I teach you how to look for problems and solution using the chart lesson. Now, first thing first, you must know there are this thing called 三大事. 三大事, 3 formal prediction. Okay, 3 types of formal prediction. This 三大事 is used for balance only. Okay, now there are 2 types of prediction. In ancient time, there are 2 types of prediction. One is for the common people. Common people like, you want to learn 八字. You want to learn, actually an ancient technique, it's a new era technique. Okay, it's not ancient. Ancient is 易经, right? Ancient is 八字. These are common people can learn one, like 八字. And 面相学. Your face here got black, your face here got black, no good, that one 面相学. All these common people can learn. Okay? Common people can learn 面相学, okay? But palace, emperor, ministers, 军师, advisor, they will surely learn these 3 things called the 三大事. 三大事, number 1, 奇门遁甲. Second one is called 大六壬. The third one is called 太乙神术, 太乙秘法. Now these 3 combo the heaven, the earth, and the human. Now remember, when you want to learn Chinese metaphysics, you must know everything. For something to occur, it must be heaven, earth, and human. I will further elaborate using the textbook later. You must remember, even 易经 also heaven, earth, and human. Even the 三个八卦, the 3 lines, 1 is for heaven, 1 is for earth, 1 is for human. Understand? So 奇门遁甲 will be the focus for the lesson. So Huang Emperor, there's this emperor, the name called Huang, yellow. Okay? The 黄色的黄. So there's the emperor, right? He was trapped in this smoky forest, by 蚩尤. So 蚩尤 is a barbarian. So he was trapped. And then 蚩尤 is very strong, right? He fight with this Huang Emperor many times, 72 times, and this Huang Emperor every time lose. Right, there's 2 versions. One say, he's sleeping. Then he met Heaven Fairy, 九天玄女 come, deliver him the 奇门遁甲 book. Another version is, the emperor was trapped in the smoky forest by this 蚩尤. 蚩尤is the enemy. But then the 九天玄女 come to him. He pray, please, how to get out of this. So the 九天玄女 came and delivered him 3 strategy books. He read the 3 strategy book, he cannot understand. He passed this book to his prime minister called Feng Ho. And then Feng Ho presented the 3 books as 1, 奇门遁甲, 2, 大六壬, 3, 太乙神术. And these 3 books becomes the 三大事, becomes the palace book. So another version is he's sleeping then the heaven fairy give him the book. Then he also still cannot understand the book, he passed it to the prime minister. And then the prime minister divides the book into 3 types of prediction. 奇门遁甲, 大六壬, and 太乙神术. And he called this 天, 太乙神术, 天, 奇门遁甲地, 大六壬, 人, 天地人和. So these 3 books are very powerful books. So some example of 奇门遁甲. Okay, so you must know Zhuge Liang. Zhuge Liang, we know he's called 卧龙先生. 卧 means hidden dragon. Long is dragon. So Zhuge Liang, we know, right, his name called the not daughter granddaughter, daughter to see granddaughter. Zhuge Liang has a lot of interest or have some background on prediction, but he did not have 奇门遁甲. Maybe he know易经, he know this, he know that, but 一北晓奇门遁甲. In his era, 奇門遁甲 is the highest level, like my PhD like that. Okay, so he wanted this very much. Ancient people are like that one. Like me, I'm so nice, right? I pass my knowledge to you. As long you're a keen learner, I pass it to you. Olden times, ancient times, they're not like that one. They are not like, so generous, they share the knowledge. They only give all this important knowledge or all this legacy, only pass it to their children only. But Zhuge Liang super want this book. So he married this girl called Huang Yueying, who is Huang Sigong's great-great-granddaughter. Because Huang Yueying, her house got this 奇门遁甲 book. Very high, superior, supreme 奇门遁甲 book. So everybody, in the history, it was recorded Huang Yueying was a very ugly girl. According to the ancient book, it's written and she's she's stout, she's big size lah, 多多只的，then 真歹看的 ，like man 嚟。Okay, so for the sake of 奇门遁甲，诸葛亮 have to because 诸葛亮 very handsome according to ancient book 啦 ，ancient book right he very handsome 一不变的因为了奇门遁甲he 牺牲。After he marry the 黄月英 right, then he can access this book called the 奇门遁甲 book. He made use of this 奇门遁甲 book. You know right? He summoned the east wind. How he summoned the east wind? He look at the 奇门 chart. He locate when, where, what time the east wind will come. Because he made use of the east wind to burn Cao Cao's warship, the ship. You know right? So how he did it? He used 奇门遁甲 he locate the east wind and he looked at the 奇门 chart what strategy he should use. And he found the east wind at this timing. Then he said, I shall use this timing. So can 奇門遁甲 show the east wind at let's say 5 o'clock? Then he 5 o'clock, 他點火 the east wind never come, but the west wind come. 長了 Instead of burn Cao Cao, he burn his own ship. So cannot one. So must very accurate one. That's why 奇門遁甲 very accurate. If the 奇門遁甲 shows east wind at this location, at this timing, it will be at this location, this timing. And if the 奇門遁甲 show this strategy, it will be this strategy. So accurate or not? 奇門遁甲, you go and think for yourself. Then you know he also used 奇門遁甲. You know he create the boat with all the straw men because he have a bet right with this another advisor. Because they have no arrows to fight the war. He used the straw boat. So how he used the straw boat? He looked at the 奇門 chart. The 奇門 chart gave him indication. Use straw boat. Use the boat. Plant the straw man. Then the enemy put the fog. Because at this timing got the fog. F-O-G. Then the enemy will thought you attack. They will arrow. So all the arrow will go to the straw man. Then you pull the ship back. Then you got 10,000 arrows to fight for the war already. Then Zhang Liang is Liu Bang Han dynasty, the advisor. So with very, very few soldiers. You know Liu Bang, right? Liu Bang is a farmer. So they want to overthrow the Qin Shi Huang. Is it Qin Shi Huang? I can't remember. I think it's Qin Shi Huang. Is it? Oh, you want to overthrow? Yeah, also Qin Shi Huang. You want to overthrow Liu Bang. But he's a farmer. Then he got a few farmer supporters. Maybe 100 like that. So he got very, very few soldiers. But Zhang Liang used 奇門遁甲 to help him warn Han dynasty. Han dynasty, you go and Google about how many hundred of years of history. So why Zhang Liang acquire 奇門遁甲? How he acquired 奇門遁甲? He never married the Huang Sikong daughter. So what he did was, Huang Sikong was at the river, right? He dropped his shoe, 3 times. Zhang Liang, every time he dropped his shoe, Zhang Liang will go there, and Zhang Liang don't know this is Huang Sikong. He thought this is one poor old man. He very respectful. He said, this old man so poor thing, right? Then he very, very humble, very sincere, then very, very filial, very respectful. Then put on the shoe for him. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. So touch him with sincerity and honesty. So Huang Sikong has the 奇門遁甲 knowledge. Then we know 諸葛亮, Zhang Liang, Jiang Ziya, all these are history very, very prominent advisor. Every war they went, they will not lose. 只要他们是军师, this war 有机会了. Right? So every time before he set out for the war, Jiang Ziya always like to predict the army strength what time they will attack what time they will retreat what color their clothes they're wearing how many people there everything he will predict. And he's very famous. Before he dies, he set the 七星阵. And this one is Jiang Ziya or 諸葛亮. Okay. Anyway, he has a 兵法 called 太公兵法. And this 太公兵法, the concept comes from 奇門遁甲. Okay. So Fan Li is another one. Fan Li is the advisor of the Yue Wang Gou Jian. Right, he defeated the Wu Wang Fu Cai. Right, so Fan Li is who? Fan Li is Xi Si's husband. And Fan Li also the richest man in that dynasty. He was 3 times 首富.首富, you know 首富? Like that, 首富. In China. So he won 3 times award as the richest man, right, during this era. But he was also the advisor for this one. 諸葛亮. Okay, so this one is 諸葛亮. So sorry, not 姜太公. 諸葛亮. Yeah, I also think 諸葛亮. Because I remember it's 諸葛亮. So before he dies, he sat around the 七星阵. Okay? So also 鬼谷子, his name is called Wang Yu. So we know 鬼谷子, he's not advisor for any minister, any emperor, he doesn't want. He super like his valley. That's why it's called 谷子. Gu is the valley, you know the valley? V-A-L-L-E-Y. Then they call him 鬼谷子 because nobody really know his how he looks like. But but no, he's very wise. But anyway, they found out his name, Wang Yu. But nonetheless, we know he has 6 very, very famous disciples. It's called Sun Bing. That's where the 孙子兵法comes from. Everybody super like to read the 孙子兵法. So this 孙子兵法comes from one of his disciples, Sun Bing. Okay? And then Pang Juan, Zhang Yi, all these you should know. 三国演义. 三国演义. 朱清. This one Mao, don't know Mao what. These 2 not so famous because they are not warrior. They are not advisor for war. They use 奇門遁甲. They improve on 奇門遁甲. No matter how, we know all these disciples of 鬼谷子, they all know 奇門遁甲. And they use 奇门遁甲 to combine their 六国七国 into one country, right? And form the Qing dynasty. So 魏辽子兵法 this one 魏辽子兵法 So 魏辽子兵法 start first, then 黄石公 then pass to 张良, right? Because 张良go and pick his shoe 3 times. Show him respect, show him honesty, show him sincerity, show him filial. Then pass to 张良. Then this one 张衡, Zhang Daoling, and then Zhang Hong, all this. Okay, all these people, they only improvise 奇门遁甲. They are not advisor for emperors. Okay, then of course 诸葛亮咯. Then 李靖, 赵普, 岳飞. Right? 郭子仪, 刘伯温, 邓小平. They all know 奇门遁甲. So let's talk about the type of 奇门遁甲. Okay? So there are 4 types of 奇门遁甲. Okay, one is the year 奇门, we call 年奇门. One is called the month 奇门, and one is called the day 奇门, and one is called the hour 奇门. And 奇门遁甲, they got a few ways to position the parameters. You know the chart, right? You see the chart. You see the chart. Wow, got horse, got simi, got circle, got snake, got simi men, got all these symbols, all these parameters. I call parameters. So get used to this language called parameters. So some, right, the placing of all these stars and all these parameters. Some they use the 飞宫 style. Some they use the 转盘 style. 飞宫 is like that one. 飞宫 the stars will fly here, fly there one. For example, at this timing, at this day, maybe this 9天 will fly here. This one will fly there, like that. They got numbering one. Fly here, fly there one. Like something like flying star, feng shui like that. 转盘 is like that, rotation. This one after 9天, the next one is子府. After 子府, the next one is 天蛇. They go by rotation. Rotation. Don't I mean it? Hour is very accurate really. Then, the stars, the parameters. Okay, now the one that I'm teaching is called the 转盘 style. 转盘. Remember, 转盘. 转盘. Because I find this very accurate. Now, if you notice, some of you who really know me very well, they saw I plot secret words inside that one. I use the 转盘 style. I never use the 飞宫 style. Because I tried the 飞宫 style, I find not so accurate. Okay, that's why I like the 转盘 style. Means rotation. Now is the time this star should rotate. This is the one that I use. Technically, don't need to know. Just know that different way of placing the parameters. These are the if let's say you got a software, P1, P1, they may ask you to choose 飞宫, 转盘, 落宫, 活盘, 排盘, or whatever. For me, I will choose the 转盘. I will click 转盘. I will choose that one. Because my experience, I find this is most accurate. Because I play with hidden stamps. So when I use 飞宫, I find it with 转. But when I use 转盘, very accurate. The symbol inside the secret hidden stamps inside there, the 转盘 very, very accurate. So if there's a software for you to choose, then you choose the 转. 猜卜 or 指认, use 猜卜, which I will also explain to you. In this book, I will explain to you. But you're a bit advanced already. I can 猜卜. The system now improved. Okay, number 1, always choose time 奇门遁甲. 叫时奇门. 2, choose the rotation. Choose the 猜卜. I find when you pick like that, the chart very accurate. This one later, when I go to the textbook, now I won't go to the textbook. Now I just intro to you. When I go inside the textbook, I'll explain to you the 猜卜also. When I go to the textbook, I will teach you how to choose, how to plot. The textbook, I have indication how to choose, how to plot inside the book. Introduction, get you interested first. Then for business, you can use for business. Let's say you got business strategy. Hey teacher, this can I buy or not? Can I buy all these face masks or not? And then sell or not? Will I get scammed or not? Right? Or any business idea, business plan, business. You can use what? 奇门遁甲. Use the time 奇门. 风水 can. There are property, that's what I did. The house sitting at northwest. The house is a bit hot. How I know? I use the 奇门风水. I see. Then she go and take the compass. And the compass she used is only floor plan. She haven't go to site measurement. When Bella go to site measurement, should be shocked. The house is exactly facing northwest. Should be shocked. Now I'm going to look at floor plan. North towards northwest. And the chart shows the house a bit hot. Or very bright. Which is good lah. 亮是好啦. How about can see the land or not? Can see the land also. Teacher, I don't draw buy house, I buy land. Can see the land. Can see the formation of the land also. From the 奇门遁甲. Can see office or can see office or can see. For long term stay and short term stay for your flying star. And then added 奇门风水. Sometimes 奇门风水 very good one. How much I should offer the house? Where is the house position? Very powerful. Right? Some use 奇门 to predict COVID lah, or the country lah. Can be done also lah, using the time. Take note Okay, so take note of this part. I make myself small. So I replay this part So this I start with the introduction. Then after I talk about 3 types of 奇门. The year 奇門, day 奇門, and time 奇門. So choose the time sensitive one, which is here. The time sensitive because very, very accurate. Means you focus on the hour pillar. Those for textbook, please turn your textbook. I'm teaching you side by side with your textbook. Okay? Then this 十家奇門use the simplest and highest accuracy, which is the 猜卜 method. Okay? So you will see this word called the 猜卜 method. When you choose calculator, you will see 猜卜 method or 指认 method. Or some even have in time method. Whatever method lah. This method, the method, choose this method. Choose this method. Why choose this method, teacher? What's the difference of all these methods? Technically, very hard to explain to you because technically you need to start plotting all the calendars. Okay, but I explain to you. Meaning, because you know lunar calendar is different from English calendar. Sometimes you find this year got a ren, you know, like this year, for example, last year 2020 got ren yue. You all know what is that? Got two, but English calendar have all this one. So like ren, they use maybe like month by month to calculate the missing days or something like that. Cai pu, they accumulate like, oh, this year 1 year, right? These are the missing days, something like that. Whatever it is, it means the calculation of the calendar. So there are few types. So they calculate the calendar in different format because of the missing days in the Chinese calendar. So for me, I will always choose Cai pu because I find this method of calculation, when the chart plotted up, I find more accurate. That's my choice. Teacher, I don't want to follow your choice. It's up to you. Teacher, I like this choice, that choice. Your choice. No problem. You are the reader. You decide what choice. So remember, charts are dead one. The reader, the person who read the chart is the live one, right? But the chart is dead one. The interpreter must have this mindset, the Qimeng mindset. Then they can read this chart. So this is the software. Let's say you put in the date and time, blah blah, you put inside. Then sometimes they will ask you to choose. You can see it. No need to use hand calculation. Now a lot of free software. Use free software. Like for me, I also use free software. And if I find that software don't have information that I want, then I use hand manually plot and add on. Sometimes I do that. But most of the time, I see a lot of them, they have quite good charts. So you may see this ren, in pan, or something, 转盘, 飞宫, blah, blah, blah. So you just click the one you want. This one is only my preference I'm sharing with you. And do take note that you have to choose. So I know some students, when they plot chart, they very kanchong. They just key in the data, then they just click plot chart. Then they don't know what is here. Make sure you check it's a 时间奇门. Make sure you check it's a 转盘. Make sure you check it's 菜谱. Most of the time they will let you choose. So I move on now. So 奇门遁甲 very simple. Now all Chinese metaphysics very simple. They definitely have these three things in a chart. Be it BaZi, be it 易经, be it 奇门遁甲, be it whatever. Okay, they sure have these three things in the chart one. Sure have one. Confirm way. Okay, they will have this thing called the right time, right place, right people. Right time, right place, right people. Right time is heaven. For example, teacher, can you choose date of birth for my baby? I can choose for you the year. I can choose for you the month. I can choose for you the day. I can even choose for you the hour. No problem. The Tian will decide the time. Why? Maybe before that hour, afternoon. Maybe the early morning, maybe I choose tomorrow. Today, understand or not? Then place is governed by Earth. I'm going to the war field. That's the place. Right? I'm going for an interview at Chandaway. That's the place. Then there's a Di, right? Then Ren He is with the right people. So in BaZi, the BaZi chart, the structure also have Tian Di Ren He. The heaven stands is the Tian. The animal zodiac below is the Di. Then there are hidden steps inside. That one is the Ren. In the BaZi structure. In 易经, the top line is the Earth. The middle line is the human. 天地人和. So same. 奇门遁甲 chart on top have a heaven's chart, Earth chart, and a human chart combo. Press down. That's where you see the human chart. First, know how it looks like first. So you will see horse sure in the chart one. Teacher, my human chart no horse. That means throw away that software. Sure will have a horse star. So all these numbers are called the 9 palaces. There are 9 boxes in a Qimeng chart. There are 9 boxes. You can see now 1 box, 2 boxes, second box, third box, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 only. 9 in the middle, right? One more. Okay, good. Now, Qimeng遁甲palace number will not change. It will be stagnant there. Flying star feng shui will change. 它会飞来飞去. Okay, but not 奇门遁甲. 奇门遁甲 here is forever 2. This 2 is the permanent, the 易经 palace. The 周文王, later the 9 palaces that 周文王used for the Bakwa. Teacher, I don't know what I'm talking about. Join the 易经, you will know. In the 易经, this is forever. This is permanently the Kanguan, which sits at the north. That's why you see, now you know the importance of 易经, right? Everything here is about 易经. So, take note, the palaces. So palaces got palaces story, which I will teach you again. But just take note that there are numbers in, these are numbers of the 9 palaces. This is palace 2, this is palace 9, this is palace 4. Why center is empty? Because center means everybody. Center means the whole universe. Everybody is in the center. This one maybe represent you. This one maybe represent me. This one maybe represent your girlfriend. This one maybe represent your brother. This one maybe don't know. Have to see what is the symbol inside. But only the center is a representation of the whole universe. That's why the center is empty. So 9 palaces. When I go individually into purpose of traveling horse, how to use it, I will explain to you already. Why traveling horse here, not here, and there. I will explain until very Qimeng. Just know that there's this thing called the 9 palaces in Qimeng chart. And these palaces got numbers. This is the first palace, this is the second palace, this is the third palace, this is the fourth palace, this is the fifth palace, this one is the sixth palace, this is the seventh palace, this is the eighth palace, this is the ninth palace, which is the last palace. Of course, there are stories about the 9 palaces. There are elements or 2. English call earth, metal, wood, fire, water. 5 elements. So now you know how important is this teaching basic knowledge. Now you know why already. If that one, when you come and learn a lot of Chinese metaphysics, you blur already. Then, notice monkey, goat, horse, the 12 animals that are all placed inside the 奇门遁甲. The 12 animals are all inside. Right? And animals do not move. Of course, all these will move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 characters will move. Character 1, parameter. I don't call character. Parameter. Parameter 1, parameter 2, parameter 3, parameter 4, parameter 5 will move. But not the palace number, not the animal. The 12 zodiac. They will not move. Then, there's 8 trigram, right? You can see it. Kun. These are the Bakwa. I Ching Bakwa. So you see the trigrams, the 8 trigrams, this also won't move. It won't move on. The 8 trigrams, permanently this is Dui. Permanently this is Kun. Permanently this is Li Palace. So the palaces can be named as 1, 2, 3, or can be named as Dui Gong, Li Gong, Kun Gong. Can name as Dui Palace, Kun Palace. I reinterpreted English at the side for you already. Right? And there's pinning here. Some English ping. Can you see P-I-N-G, ping. Oh, see, I already, what you call that? I already wrote some English word at the side. And then you see ping. Right? 杜门, Jingmen. This one you must know. This is the ancient, our ancestor, they call this Tai Ying. So if you want to learn, you will learn properly. And then next time, if you've got chance, you want to read ancient books. At least when you see this word, you won't, what is this? Shimen is Shimen. I cannot change the word to another word. I don't have this rights. Like this is Tian Rui. Can I change this to a sickness star? Can I or not? Maybe I can't, Why? Because Tian Rui not only means sickness, It can also mean student, It also can mean pregnant woman, So can I say, pregnant star? The fella not pregnant, the fella got cancer, You call this pregnant star. I have no rights to change all these names. Number 1. Number 2, I'm a teacher. I have to teach you properly. The ancient books say this one called Ping is called Ping. Some students like to learn this. Even they can't seek me for private consultation. They still want to learn because it's fun. So this one is stagnant. The number here is stagnant. The word Xun stagnant. Right? All this will not move. But this character, this one, this is called the god. This one is called the dog. This one is called the star. This one is called the stamps. So advanced level, I have these hidden stamps, but not taught in this book yet, right? You cannot even master this, you want to master that. Number 1. Number 2, these are all the online courses also. I'll keep some for the online courses. Alright. So, okay, I think I stop here. Get you familiarized with at least how the diagram look like. At least now you know, oh, this Qimen got stamps, one on top, one below. Oh, this one got the Bakwa, the 8 Bakwa inside, which will not move. And then outside, can govern by the animals. Animals are there for what? To estimate timing. Sometimes you need to know, when's the promotion? When's the retrenchment? Horse day, horse month. And traveling horse have purpose there. Different gods have different roles. All this, they have a role in the chart that will inform you dangerous or not dangerous. Or will inform you what is going on. Where is the east wind? What strategy should I use? Oh, I saw a straw. I saw a boat. I saw a fox. Yes, I'm going to use this strategy. So the chart will show, right, these 5. But of course, these are no use. Has purpose there one. It also has extra information there to help you to further predict a lot of things. For example, which one counter which one, which I will also teach you. So get ready your textbook next lesson. Yeah. So you all take note, okay? Okay, bye bye. Love you all.